Hey everyone, welcome to DataMillennials. I'm Atul, and in this video we are going to discuss about the index error and how we can handle index error in Python. So let's understand what is an index error. So an index error in Python occurs when you try to access an element in a list or any other ordered collection like tuples or a string using an index that is out of range of valid indices. Think of it like trying to open the fifth drawer in a cabinet that only has three drawers. So there is no fifth drawer to open, due to which you cannot open that fifth drawer. Similarly, suppose you have a list that has three items in it and you are trying to access the fifth item of the list, then you will obviously get an error. So let's take an example. Consider that you have a list of items in your grocery cart with indices from 0 to 4. And if you try to access the element at index 5, which does not exist, and Python will raise an index error. This can happen easily if you are iterating over a list or working with the user input that specifies indices. And to handle this, you can use the exception handling to catch the index error and take appropriate action like providing a default value or prompting the user to correct their input. So we'll take the example of our grocery cart where we will have four items basically. So I'm going to declare a list grocery list equal to, and within this list I'm going to put a couple of items. Let's say apples, bananas, and carrot. Now if I print this grocery list, you can see that we have three items in our grocery list. But what if I want to print grocery list, and within that grocery list if I want to access the fifth element? So now if I run it, I'm going to have this index error. Okay, and this can basically happen when you're taking an input from user to get the item at a particular indices, and user doesn't know that the grocery list has only three items. He can ask for 10th item, he can ask for 15th item, right? In that case you will have this index error, and you can handle this with the exception handling mechanism. So I'm going to add that mechanism over here, saying that I'm going to put a try block over here. With this try block, I'm going to print this grocery list fifth item, and then if there is an error, I'm going to put except block as index error, and then I'm going to say print, hey Atul, index out of range, please provide a valid index. Okay, now if I run this, I'm getting this message saying that hey Atul, index out of range, please provide a valid index. This gives the information to the user saying that the index that the user is trying to access is not present in the grocery list. Let's assume that if I put over 2 in the grocery list as an index, and if I run it, then I'm getting carrots. Then this except block doesn't run, because at second index carrot is present over there. So if I take these values and try to understand, apple is at index 0, banana is at index 1, carrots is at index 2. That's why carrot is getting printed out over here. Similarly, if I put -3 and run it, so you can see that we have apple, because if I go back, this is -1, carrot is -1, banana is -2, and apple is -3. Okay, so this is how basically you can use exception handling to handle all the errors that is related to the index. Happy learning, and see you in the next video.